Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, or Jordan Moonlong Long here, and today I'll talk about if passkeys fuck up. Because no one tells you what to do or what happens when your passkey starts misbehaving. All they tell you about is only how they are unhackable. But they don't tell you what happens if something goes wrong with them. Alright, I put my passkey in, my Windows passkey, which I made be my passkey for all my Google logins and websites that have a deal with Google for that. I gotta think about that. What's to think about? Come on, earnestly, what's to think about? I don't know, just taking a long time to think about it. Yeah, I put the passkey in. You know it's the Windows passkey. So what you gotta think about? Guess I gotta do this all over again. Yeah, they never tell you what happens if your passkey goes bad or something goes wrong with it. The only thing they tell you about is how unlikely that passkeys can be hacked. But giving hackers and how much no life they have. They're always coming up with new ways to hack shit, even, you know. So I don't know. But it keeps saying passkeys are unhackable. Yeah, well, they seem to also have bugs in them too. You put your passkey in, whatever it is, if you have one. I go by the pen. Some might go by their eye. Others might go by their finger, whatever. But I go by the pen. And anyway, what do you do when a website has to think about it? Oh, I'm sorry, you're in now. What was the hold up? I don't know. You don't know what the hold up is. All I know is that I'm a passkey. Yeah, that I set up for Windows, which I set up for Google to log into all my Google things, at least on this Reckoner, and any other website that has a deal with Google to take on a Google login. I don't know why you need to misbehave. Knock it off. Yeah. And what do you do if something goes wrong with your passkey? Do you somehow shift back to your password again, which is which is more hackable than a passkey is? Is that what you do? Because no one never brings us up. They don't tell you what happens if something goes wrong with your passkey. If the website doesn't understand your passkey or doesn't log it in. They don't tell you that. And sooner or later, every website is going to have a passkey in some way. So, good luck with anyone that doesn't want to take that on. As of right now, it's still a choosing between password and passkey, or step word and step key. You know. Anyway, it is what it is. And they like to fuck up sometimes. And I know how unhackable they are, or less likely to be hackable, because one can only open up the other one. So what's the holdup? I want to know I put in the right passkey, so that one passkey opened up what the other passkey was asking for, which was my step key, or whatever. Why the fuck did you have to think about it? I don't know, I just had to think about it. There's a lot of shit that I gotta do. No, there's not a lot of shit you gotta do. All you do is take the passkey and log in. Don't bullshit me and say there's a bunch of other shit you have to do. Knock it off. Well, we never said that passkeys weren't flawless. Yeah, I'm starting to become aware of passkeys having flaws too. Get the hair away from the neck. Alright, everyone. As you can tell, I am a little irked over this. You know, about passkeys or step keys and them having their flaws. You know, time to think about it, and I'll see you later.